My child, this moment, this message is not a coincidence. I have orchestrated every detail of your life to bring you to this very point. You may feel lost, uncertain, or burdened, but I want you to know that I see you. I hear you. I know the depths of your heart, and I have a purpose for you. Jeremiah 29, verse 11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. These plans are not meant to harm you, but to give you hope and a future. You are not here by accident. Every struggle, every tear has led you to this divine encounter." Take a moment to reflect on what this message means to you. What is stirring in your heart? What burdens have you carried silently? As we journey together, hold on to this thought. What signs have I been sending you? Keep this in mind, for I am about to reveal something profound as we move forward. You are not alone in your struggles, and I am here to guide you through the darkness. The path may seem unclear, but I promise to illuminate it step by step. Together, we will uncover the hidden burdens you have been carrying and the silent prayers you've been whispering in the quiet of your heart. As we delve deeper into this message, remember that I am with you every step of the way. You are worthy of hope, of healing, and of renewal. Let's embark on this journey together, for I have much to share with you. And if you say in your heart, "Pray for me," and keep praying, because I need it so much. Down below, you will see the word subscribe. Can you see it? I want you to click it. The exact moment you click subscribe, you will be united with this prayer chain. And I believe God will visit your life, your home, and your heart. As we continue this journey, let us pause for a moment to reflect on the hidden burdens that weigh heavily upon your heart. What fardos have you been carrying, perhaps unnoticed by those around you? I see you, my child. I see the silent prayers you have offered up in desperation, the cries of your heart that have gone unheard by the world. In the quiet of your soul, you may feel an aching longing for relief, for understanding, for breakthrough. It is in these moments of solitude that I draw near to you, even when you feel the most isolated. Remember the story of Hannah in 1 Samuel 1? She was a woman of deep anguish, pouring out her heart before me, praying silently in the temple. Her tears were her prayers, and I heard every one of them. Just as I listened to Hannah, I am here, ready to hear your cries. You may feel that your burdens are too heavy to bear, that your prayers are too weak to reach me. But I want you to know, my beloved, that even in your silence, I am attentive to your needs. The weight of your struggles does not define you. Rather, it is an opportunity for my grace to shine through. I have seen the nights you have spent awake, wrestling with your thoughts, feeling lost and alone. Those nights are not in vain. They are part of the preparation for what is to come. The waiting can be excruciating, can it? It feels like an eternity, as if the answers you seek are just beyond your grasp. But I promise you, the waiting is not abandonment. It is a time of preparation, a sacred space where I mold and shape you. Just as the Israelites waited in the wilderness, I am preparing you for the promised land. Do not lose heart in your waiting. It is a divine process that leads to something beautiful. In this moment, I invite you to lay down your burdens before me. Imagine placing each one at my feet, releasing the weight that has held you captive. I want to exchange your burdens for my peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding, as spoken in Philippians 4, verse 7, is available to you. You do not have to carry these weights alone. I understand that it's difficult to trust in the unseen, to believe that I am working on your behalf when the evidence seems lacking. But I encourage you to look back on your life and see the moments when you thought I was silent, only to realize later that I was orchestrating every detail for your good. just as I turned the bitter waters of Mara into sweet waters for the Israelites. Exodus 15, verse 25. I am capable of transforming your pain into purpose. As we move forward, I want you to remember that your identity is not tied to your struggles. You are a child of the Most High, created in my image, endowed with dignity and purpose. Your worth is intrinsic. It cannot be diminished by the burdens you carry. Embrace this truth, for it will guide you through the darkest valleys. In the coming moments, we will explore how this identity shapes your response to life's challenges. We will delve into the importance of trusting in my plan, even when the path seems unclear. Remember, I am with you in your waiting, in your struggles, and in your dreams. As we transition to the next part of our journey, hold on to this promise. I am a God who sees you, who hears your prayers, and who is working all things together for your good. The next revelation is just around the corner, and it is a powerful reminder of who you are in me. Let us continue this exploration together as I unveil the beauty of your identity and the grace that surrounds you. You are loved, and you're not alone. If this message found you in a hard hour, your donation helps keep this word free and available for the next hurting soul. Donate through the link in the description. As we reflect on your identity and the grace that envelopes you, I invite you to consider the moments of waiting in your life. My child, waiting can often feel like a heavy burden, a time filled with uncertainty and unanswered prayers. Yet, I want you to understand that waiting is not a sign of abandonment. Rather, it is a sacred preparation for what is to come. Think of the story of Abraham, who waited for decades for the promise of a son. When I called him out of Ur, he stepped into the unknown, believing in my promise. Each year that passed without fulfillment was a test of faith, a time of deepening trust in my plan. His waiting was not in vain. It was a divine orchestration leading to the birth of Isaac, the child of promise. In your life, you may feel as though the dreams I've placed in your heart are stifled by time and circumstance. You may wonder if I have forgotten you in your waiting. But I assure you, I have not. I see every tear you shed, every prayer you whisper in the quiet of the night. Your waiting is a part of my divine purpose, shaping you into the person I have called you to be. Remember the Israelites wandering in the desert for 40 years. Their journey was long and filled with hardships. It was during this time that I was preparing them for the promised land. They learned to trust in my provision, to rely on me for every need. They learned that waiting was essential for their spiritual growth and their identity as my chosen people. So, what does waiting look like for you right now? Is it a longing for healing, a desire for reconciliation, or perhaps the hope of a new opportunity? I want you to know that in your waiting, I am working. I am cultivating patience within you, teaching you to trust in my timing. Allow yourself to embrace this season. Instead of viewing it as a pause, see it as a preparation. Each day of waiting is a day closer to the fulfillment of my promises. I am calling you to a deeper relationship with me during this time. Seek me in the silence. Speak to me in your prayers. I am here, ready to respond to your heart's cry. As you wait, I urge you to reflect on my faithfulness in the past. Recall the moments when I have come through for you, when you thought all hope was lost. My faithfulness is a testament to my character. I am unchanging, and my promises are sure. In this waiting, I am inviting you to trust me more fully. Trust that I am orchestrating every detail of your life, even when you cannot see the bigger picture. Just like the potter shapes the clay, I am molding you into a vessel for my glory. Your waiting is not wasted. It is a time of preparation for the blessings that lie ahead. Let this season of waiting draw you closer to me. I want you to know that you're not alone. You are surrounded by my love, and I am working all things together for your good. This waiting is an opportunity for you to deepen your faith, to learn obedience, and to find peace in the midst of uncertainty. As we move forward, I want you to hold on to the promise that your waiting is purposeful. It is not a sign of my absence, but rather a testament to my presence in your life. I am with you, even in the silence, crafting a beautiful story that will unfold in my perfect timing. The next revelation is on the horizon, and it speaks to the depths of your soul. It is a reminder that your identity is rooted in my love and grace, and that waiting is an essential part of your journey. Together, we will explore how this waiting leads to transformation, shaping you into a beacon of hope for others. So, as we prepare to delve deeper into this journey of waiting, remember that you are cherished, you are seen, and you are loved. Your waiting is not in vain. It is a sacred time of preparation for the beautiful plans I have for you. Let us continue this path together, trusting in my perfect timing and the unfolding of my promises in your life. As we continue on this journey together, I want you to pause for a moment in the quiet corners of your soul. There may be doors that feel permanently shut, memories of lost opportunities that haunt you. You might feel as if life has dealt you a hand of closed doors and heavy burdens, leaving you wondering if you will ever rise again. But I am here to remind you that even in the darkest valleys, hope can bloom. In the story of Joseph, we see a young man who was filled with dreams of greatness, only to be thrown into a pit of despair and betrayal by his own brothers. Can you imagine the pain he felt? The dreams he had were seemingly crushed beneath the weight of his circumstances. Yet, I was with him, even in the prison cell, preparing him for a future he could not yet see. Your dreams may feel buried, but I am the God who resurrects hopes. Just as I brought Joseph from the pit to the palace, I am working behind the scenes in your life. I am weaving a tapestry of purpose and destiny, even when you cannot see. Every tear you have shed, every moment of doubt, has been a thread in this divine design. Now, I invite you to bring those dreams back into the light. Speak them aloud, write them down, and hold them close to your heart. You're not defined by your setbacks, but by the promise I have placed within you. Remember, my child, that I am the God of restoration. I am the God of second chances. As you navigate through life's challenges, it is vital to understand that the waiting period is not a punishment, but a preparation. You may feel as if you are in a season of barrenness, but I am planting seeds of hope in the soil of your soul. These seeds will take time to grow, but they are destined to flourish. In the book of Isaiah, I remind you, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. Embrace this promise, for it is a declaration of my unwavering love for you. As you reflect on the dreams that feel buried, I want you to also consider the lessons learned in your waiting. Each struggle, each moment of doubt, has been a stepping stone towards your destiny. Just as a seed must break open to grow, you too must endure the breaking to experience the blooming. I'm calling you to rise, to shake off the dust of despair and step into the light of my promises. You are not alone in this journey. I am here, guiding you every step of the way. Trust in me, for I have a plan that is far greater than you can imagine. As we transition into the next part of our journey, I want you to hold tightly to the assurance that your identity is anchored in my love. You're not defined by your failures or your fears, but by the grace that I extend to you daily. Yet, many of you wander through life unaware of this profound truth. You allow the world's definitions to overshadow my voice. You may hear whispers of inadequacy or reminders of past mistakes, but I want you to silence those voices. They do not define you. I am the one who defines you, and I declare that you are precious in my sight. Isaiah 43, verse 4. Think of David, a shepherd boy overlooked by his family, yet chosen by me to be king. His identity was not rooted in his humble beginnings, but in the calling I placed upon his life. Like David, your identity is not confined by your current circumstances. I see your heart, your potential, and I am preparing you for greater things. In this moment, I invite you to reflect on the gifts I have bestowed upon you, the talents, the passions, the dreams that stir within you. They're all part of who I created you to be. You may have buried them under layers of doubt, but I am here to breathe life into those dreams once again. It is essential to embrace your identity as a beloved child of God. When you understand your value, you will begin to walk confidently in the path I have set before you. You will no longer seek validation from the world, but will find it in my love and grace. Remember, my child, that you are worthy of my blessings and the plans I have for you are good. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. Embrace the truth that your identity is rooted in my grace. It is not about what you have done or what you have failed to do. It is about who I am and what I have accomplished through my Son, Jesus Christ. His sacrifice has secured your place in my family, and nothing can separate you from my love. Romans 8, verses 38 to 39. As you step forward, I encourage you to let this truth transform your heart. Allow it to guide your decisions, your interactions, and your aspirations. You are not merely existing. You are living a life filled with purpose and meaning. In the next moments, we will dive deeper into the concepts of trust and obedience. These are vital components of your journey, as they will shape how you respond to my call. You may feel hesitant, unsure of the next steps, but remember, my child, I am with you every step of the way. Your identity empowers you to trust in my plans, even when the path seems unclear. So, prepare your heart, for we are about to explore how to cultivate a spirit of confidence and obedience in your life. Together, we will navigate the terrain of faith and discover the profound impact that comes from surrendering to my will. Hold on to that anticipation, for the next revelation is just around the corner. Your donation is not just support for this channel. It helps carry hope to someone praying in silence tonight. Use the donation link in the description. As we delve deeper into the journey of faith, I want you to reflect on the importance of trust and obedience. These are not merely concepts. They're the very foundation upon which your relationship with me is built. Trust is the bridge that connects your heart to my promises, while obedience is the pathway that leads you to experience those promises in your life. You see, my child, trusting me means relinquishing control. It means stepping into the unknown with the assurance that I am guiding your steps. Just as Abraham trusted me when I called him to leave his homeland, so too must you be willing to step out in faith. Abraham did not know where he was going, but he believed in my promise. His trust was a testament to his faith, and it paved the way for a legacy that would influence generations to come. Obedience, on the other hand, is the action that follows trust. It is the demonstration of your faith in me. When I called Moses to lead my people out of Egypt, he hesitated, filled with doubt and fear. But I assured him that I would be with him, just as I am with you. His obedience, despite his apprehension, led to miraculous deliverance. Remember, my child, obedience is not about perfection. It is about progression. It is about choosing to follow my lead, even when the path is fraught with uncertainty. In your life, you may find yourself at a crossroads, wrestling with decisions that feel overwhelming. You may wonder, how can I trust when I cannot see the way? I want you to know that it is in these moments of uncertainty that your faith can shine the brightest. Lean into me. I am your anchor in the storm, your light in the darkness. Just as Peter stepped out of the boat, he did so with his eyes fixed on me. When he faltered, I reached out to him, and I will reach out to you too. As you cultivate a spirit of confidence and obedience, I encourage you to create space for quiet moments with me. In the stillness, you will hear my whispers guiding you. In the busyness of life, it's easy to overlook my voice. But when you intentionally seek me, you will find clarity and direction. I long to speak to you, to reassure you, and to remind you of your identity in me. It is not uncommon to struggle with doubt. You may find yourself asking, am I truly hearing from God? This is a natural part of your journey. Remember, my child, even the greatest prophets faced uncertainty. Elijah, after a great victory, found himself in a moment of despair, questioning his purpose. But I met him in the whisper, reaffirming his call. I am here to meet you in your doubts, to remind you of my faithfulness. As you navigate the complexities of life, I invite you to embrace the tension between trust and obedience. It is in this space that you will discover the fullness of my grace. Just as the Israelites wandered in the desert, they learned to rely on my provision day by day. Trusting me means believing that I will provide for you, even in the wilderness seasons of your life. Imagine what it would look like to live with unwavering trust and a heart ready to obey. Picture yourself stepping forward into the unknown, knowing that I am with you. You are not alone in this journey. I am your guide, your shepherd, and your friend. Together, we will traverse the valleys and climb the mountains. As we prepare to move forward, I want you to hold on to this thought. Obedience is a choice you make every day. It is not a one-time act, but a daily surrender to my will. Each decision you make, each step you take, is an opportunity to demonstrate your trust in me. I am here, ready to walk alongside you, encouraging you to take that leap of faith. As you stand on the precipice of your next steps, I invite you to pause and reflect on the importance of discernment. The world around you is filled with voices, some loud, some subtle, each one vying for your attention, each one promising clarity, but often leading to confusion. How do you know which voice to follow? How do you discern my will amidst the noise? In James 1 verse 5, I tell you, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. This promise is not just a comforting thought. It is a divine invitation to seek me earnestly. I want you to come to me with your questions, your uncertainties, and your desires. I am waiting for you to ask, to seek, and to knock. Imagine the moments when you felt lost, when the path ahead seemed shrouded in darkness. You may have felt like the Israelites wandering in the wilderness, unsure of their destination. Yet, even in their uncertainty, I provided a cloud by day and a fire by night to guide them. I want you to know that I will provide you with the same guidance. I am your light in the darkness, illuminating the way forward. Discernment is not merely about making decisions. It is about cultivating a relationship with me. It requires a heart that is open and a spirit that is willing to listen. When was the last time you took a moment to sit in silence, to quiet your mind and your heart, and to simply be with me? In those moments of stillness, you will find clarity. You will hear my whispers guiding you, nudging you toward the right path. As you seek discernment, I urge you to immerse yourself in my word. The scriptures are filled with wisdom and guidance, illuminating the choices you face. Think of the parable of the wise and foolish builders in Matthew 7, verses 24 to 27. The wise man built his house on the rock, and when the storms came, his house stood firm. The foolish man built on sand, and his house fell with a great crash. The foundation of discernment is built on the solid rock of my truth. You may be facing decisions that feel monumental, and I want you to know that it is okay to feel overwhelmed. It is okay to take your time. Remember the story of Esther? She faced a critical decision that could alter the fate of her people. She did not rush. She sought wisdom. She prayed, and she waited for the right moment to act. In your own life, I urge you to seek my guidance and wait for the right moment. I will not leave you without direction. As you navigate this journey, I want you to be assured that I am with you in every step. I am not a distant God who watches from afar. I am intimately involved in your life, guiding you through every twist and turn. You're not alone in this process. I am your confidant, your counselor, and your guide. Now, as you ponder the next steps in your life, think of the doors I am preparing to open for you. Each decision, each prayer is a key that unlocks the potential I have placed within you. I am calling you to step forward in faith, to trust that I will lead you to the right opportunities, the right people, and the right paths. As we transition into the next part of our journey together, I want you to carry this thought with you. Discernment is not just about knowing what to do. It is about becoming who I have called you to be. Each step of obedience shapes your character, molds your spirit, and prepares you for the incredible plans I have in store for you. As we reflect on the journey of discernment, I want to remind you that the valleys you encounter are not merely obstacles. They are places of profound formation. It is in these low moments, amid pain and struggle, that your faith is refined and your spirit is strengthened. Just as I have walked with my people through the wilderness, I am walking with you now, even in your deepest valleys. Consider the story of David. He was once a shepherd boy, tending to sheep, but he faced many trials before becoming king. He fought lions and bears, and later he faced Goliath, a giant that instilled fear in the hearts of many. But it was in those moments of struggle that David learned to trust me completely. He wrote in Psalm 23, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. My child, know that I am with you in your darkest valleys. I see your pain, and I understand your struggles. You may feel overwhelmed, as though the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You may question if you will ever emerge from this valley. But I assure you, these moments are not in vain. They are shaping you, molding you into a vessel of strength and resilience. Just as gold is refined in fire, your character is being forged in the heat of adversity. In these valleys, I invite you to lean into your pain, not shy away from it. Acknowledge the hurt, the disappointment, the fear. It is okay to feel lost and confused. It is okay to cry out to me in your anguish. I am here, listening to your every prayer, your every sigh. I have not abandoned you. I am drawing you closer to my heart. Reflect on the Israelites as they wandered in the desert for 40 years. They faced hunger, thirst, and uncertainty. Yet, in the midst of their trials, I provided for them. Manna from heaven fed them, and water flowed from a rock to quench their thirst. I was with them, guiding them, even when they felt lost. Your valleys may feel endless, but they are part of a greater plan. I am using this time to teach you reliance on me, to deepen your faith, and to prepare you for the promised land ahead. When you're in the valley, it is easy to focus on what you lack. You may feel abandoned, as if I've turned my back on you. But I am here, waiting for you to turn to me. In those moments of despair, remember that your pain is not wasted. Every tear you shed waters the seeds of hope within you. I am cultivating something beautiful in your spirit, even if you cannot see it yet. As you walk this path, I encourage you to seek community. Just as the early church gathered together to support one another in their trials, you too need the encouragement of others. Share your burden. Consider the story of Lazarus, whom I raised from the dead. Before the miracle, he experienced death, despair, and the grief of his loved ones. But I arrived at the tomb and called him out, showing that even the darkest situations can be transformed. I want to do the same for you, my child. I want to call you out of your tomb of despair into the light of my love and grace. Your heart may feel cold and lifeless, but I can breathe new life into it. Trust in my timing, for I am orchestrating a beautiful tapestry from your trials. But restoration often requires a surrendering of the past. It means letting go of the pain that has held you captive. I know this can feel daunting, almost impossible. You may think, how can I let go of what has hurt me so deeply? I understand your hesitation. Remember, my child, that holding on to past hurts only prevents you from moving forward. It keeps you tethered to the very wounds that need healing. I invite you to bring your burdens to me, to lay them at my feet, and to trust that I will take care of them. In 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17, I declare, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come. Embrace this truth, my child. You are not defined by your past mistakes or the pain you have endured. You are made new in me. As you allow my restoration to take root in your heart, you will begin to see the world through new eyes. Your perspective will shift, and you will find strength in your weakness. As I work within you, I am also preparing you for the changes that will come. You may feel that your life is stagnant, but I assure you that I am working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and orchestrating events for your good. It is in this time of waiting that I am refining you. I am shaping your character, deepening your faith, and equipping you for the next chapter of your journey. You may wonder what that next chapter looks like. Perhaps you have dreams that seem impossible or aspirations that feel out of reach. I want you to know, my child, that I am the God of the impossible. Just as I parted the Red Sea for my people, I will make a way for you where there seems to be no way. Hold on to hope, for I am weaving a story of redemption and purpose in your life. As we transition into the next phase of your journey, remember that restoration is a process. It takes time, patience, and trust. You may experience moments of doubt, but I encourage you to keep your eyes fixed on me. I am the author and perfecter of your faith. Hebrews 12, verse 2. I have a plan for you, a plan to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. So, my child, embrace this journey of restoration. Allow my love to fill the empty spaces in your heart. Allow my grace to wash over your past. And as you do, prepare yourself for the transformation that is about to unfold. The journey ahead is filled with promise, and I am with you every step of the way. As we move forward, let us explore how this restoration will illuminate your path and prepare you for the light you are called to be in this world. Your journey is not just for you, it is for those around you. Together, we will shine brightly in the darkness, bringing hope and healing to a world in need. As we stand on the precipice of transformation, my child, I want you to feel the weight of your purpose. You are not just a flicker of light. You are called to be a beacon in the darkness. The restoration I am bringing into your life is not solely for your benefit. It is meant to radiate outwards, touching the lives of those around you. Just as a candle illuminates a room, your life will shine brightly, guiding others toward hope, healing, and redemption. In Matthew 5, verses 14 to 16, I remind you that you are the light of the world, a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. Your journey of restoration is the very foundation upon which this light will stand. When I restore you, I do not merely patch up your wounds. I make you whole so that your story of healing becomes a testimony to others. Your struggles, your pain, and your victories. These are the threads that weave the tapestry of your life, and they serve a greater purpose. Your restoration is similar, my child. It is a process that requires trust and patience. I know that waiting can be agonizing, and the path may seem unclear. But remember, it is in the waiting that your character is refined. It is in the quiet moments of surrender that you become equipped to carry the light of my love into the world. I'm calling you to become a light bearer in your community. This means being vulnerable, sharing your struggles, and allowing others to see the work I am doing in you. Your authenticity will draw people in, creating a space where they can experience my love through you. In John 13, verse 35, I said, "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. Your love, your kindness, and your willingness to serve will shine brightly, illuminating the path for others. As you embrace your identity as a light, I want you to understand that this is not a burden, but a privilege. You are part of a larger story, a divine narrative that connects you to countless others who have walked this path before you. Just as the early church was a community of believers who share their lives, you too are called to be part of a community that uplifts and supports one another. But, my child, you must also be mindful of the challenges that come with this call. The enemy will seek to dim your light, to discourage you, and to make you question your worth. In those moments, lean into my promises. Remember that I have equipped you with the strength to overcome every obstacle. In 2 Corinthians 4, verses 8 to 9, it is written, "We are hard-pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed." Turn this moment into love in action. Donate now through the link in the description and help this message reach someone close to giving up. As you reflect on the challenges that surround you, my child, remember that every trial you face is an opportunity for growth. The world may seem dark and filled with uncertainty, but I am here to remind you that you are not alone. I am with you, guiding you through every valley and every storm. When you feel like your light is flickering, I want you to understand that even the smallest spark can ignite a fire of hope in the hearts of those around you. In Matthew 5, verses 14 to 16, I declare that you are the light of the world, a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. Your struggles, your pain, and your triumphs are all part of a greater testimony that I am weaving in your life. Each moment you choose to shine my light in the darkness, whether through a kind word, a helping hand, or simply your presence, you are fulfilling the purpose I have placed in you. But, my child, I know that the weight of your burdens can sometimes feel overwhelming. You may wonder how you can possibly be a beacon of light when you feel so broken and weary. It is in these moments of vulnerability that my grace shines the brightest. Remember the story of Gideon, who felt inadequate and fearful when I called him to lead Israel against the Midianites. He questioned his ability, Yet I reassured him, go in the strength you have. Judges 6, verse 14. Just as I was with Gideon, I am with you, empowering you to rise above your circumstances. As you navigate your journey, take a moment to pause and reflect on the blessings that surround you. Even amidst your struggles, I have provided you with moments of joy, love, and connection. Your heart may be heavy, but I am here to lift you up. In 1 Peter 5, verse 7, I invite you to cast all your anxiety on me because I care for you. Let go of the burdens you carry and allow my peace to wash over you. My child, the journey ahead may not always be clear, but trust that I am guiding your steps. In Proverbs 3, verses 5 to 6, I instruct you to trust in me with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will make your path straight. This is a promise you can hold on to as you step into the unknown. And as you prepare to move forward, I want you to remember that you are part of something much bigger than yourself. You are woven into the fabric of my creation, a vital thread in the tapestry of humanity. Your story matters, and it has the power to inspire and uplift others. In Romans 8, verse 28, I remind you that all things work together for the good of those who love me, who have been called according to my purpose. Even when the path seems unclear, I am orchestrating a beautiful masterpiece through your life. As you stand on the threshold of this new chapter, I invite you to embrace the light within you. Let it shine brightly for all to see, illuminating the way for others who may be lost in darkness. Your journey is not just about you. It is about the lives you will touch and the hope you will bring. As you reflect on these words, I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences. Let us build a community of support and encouragement where we can uplift one another in faith. Comment below, subscribe for more inspiration, and share this message with those who may need to hear it. Together, we will spread the light of hope.